Welcome to my happy place. If you are new here, hello, I'm Jenny, and I use this space to share all things planner related. So if that sounds like something you're into, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button. Let's get started. All right, so this is the moterm pebbled taupe luxe 2.0 planner. I think that's what it's called. So this is how it ages, this is how it wears. I think it looks great. I love how it's getting some character to it, and the color is perfect. It's not too light, it's not too dark. I am really happy with this cover. So on the inside, I've got some of my Oli clips, a large, and then this one came in the set of these small warm. These are some of my planner cards. You can download these from my website. So all of my products that I'll show you here that I make are PDFs, so you download them yourself. There's an appointment card. This is my stencil. This is from Casavici. I mostly just use it to make straight lines, but sometimes I do use these to make checklists, but not too often. In this first pocket here, I have all of my weather stickers from Daisy Papers. You can use Jenny 10, that's Jenni 10, to save on your next order from her. So I have those right in here. In the zippered compartment, I no longer keep my wallet in my planner anymore, so I've separated that. And so in here now, I just have my tweezers with their cover on, and then my little kitty cat finger grippy. It's pretty cute. Let's see if I can get it to focus for you. No, but it's super cute. I have a hard time finding them small enough to fit my fingers. So this one I found at Omomo. There we go. So it's a little cat with a bow tie, and then on the back, I've used it so much it's almost worn off. There's a little paw there. So I have those in here for quick access. And then in the secretarial flap at the front, of course, I have more stickers. These are all from Judy at Daisy Papers. So these are her new thin labels. I have tiny fall things because I love these little tiny stickers for the corner of my weekly insert. I'll show you that later. And then these are her new mini square labels. And then I also have a fresh set of her Hobonichi holiday sheet. This fits perfectly on personal inserts. And then her mini chucks. So depending on the season, I use these accordingly. So it is July currently, so I have my July dashboards in my planner. So these are actually ones that I just made for myself, but if you guys are interested in these, I was thinking I might add them to my freebie folder for a special free download on my birthday, which is Tuesday next week. So watch out for that. If they are super popular, then I'll add them to my shop. This is just a page turner. I have these one at the front, and I have one at the back, and I highly recommend these. They save your inserts depending on what you have at the front and the back. They save them. This is the Year at a Glance PDF download from Infinite Lotus. This is part of their quarterly overview or quarterly review, and this is the first page on it. So I have that in here, the full thing, but I also like to print it on vellum, and I just like to use it as a visual. It's hard to see, but I've got like all of my important days with the nano dots fit great, and then this is the large dot in the color nude from Judy at Daisy Papers. So I have that in here. Next I have my fly leaf, and over here I have all of my nude functional stickers that I use all the time, ready at my fingertips. So I just slice the side down a little bit, and then they fit perfectly. The Hobonichi fits without slicing it. And I have still my favorite colored mild liner. This is mild beige. It's got the dual tip, and then the chisel. I really like that. It's my go-to. These clear pockets, I got these from PlanJCo. Sorry, I kicked my stand. They are on, she has a website, but I came across these on Etsy. So I just like how they fit a perfect 3x3 card. These are just photos, like 4x6 photos that I cut down, so you don't have to get special ones printed. And these cards are available on my website. And now this is a divider PDF download template that I got from Infinite Lotus. You can save on any of your purchases from them with code Jenny8, so Jenni 8. But you can make these without the template too, so watch for that. Next, I'll show you guys how to make these in depth. I've done it in Instagram in Reels, but I'm going to do a full-length YouTube video to show you how to make these from start to finish, even without a template, just whatever size you're in, and show you how you can make these at home. And then this is actually a free dashboard. It's available in 5 sizes in my freebie folder. So if you follow me on Instagram, that's where you'll find it. And I just like having dashboards at the beginning of all of my sections. I print them on vellum. My favorite vellum is linked in my Instagram as well under planning essentials, because they don't bulk up your planner. They're super duper thin. And I love the layering effect you get with them because they're semi-transparent. So the first section I still have in my planner is my routine section. This is the yearly routine bundle from Infinite Lotus. I love this insert. I think part of it came to light from requests that I sent to Vivian and others as well. And I pair it with her daily routine. I like to use the monthly covers just to tidy up storage when I put this in my planner storage system, which I will also share with you guys soon. And so I have all of this together here, and I have a little page marker for where I'm at. Oh, I thought I'd popped this one. I didn't. So you can just, I made this myself, and I'll show you how to make those too in a video when I go through the dividers, but just I thought I clipped this already, but I didn't. So you just snip the holes. I've done it to some. You just snip these holes, and then you can move them without opening up your rings. If you're a little bit overstuffed, or you have it like at the front or the back of your planner and it's just hard to open your planner and move things around there, I love doing that. My next section is my quarterly section, and this is again part of a series, so it's on sale right now, but lots of my dashboards are collections of 6 or more, and you get them all with one purchase. So this is that quarterly overview insert from Infinite Lotus. So this is that first page, and then I like the first spread. Is a great spot for listing important days. I like to use the nano dots just to highlight what are birthdays, and then everything else is in there. And then there's a vision page for goals, and then I just like to keep lists of each quarter as I go through them, of books that I've read or projects that I've completed. Then every quarter has its own quarter page. So as I go through them, I take them out of my planner. So we are currently in Q3, and at the end of the month, I will use this space to record a wrap-up of that month, and I do that monthly, and then I do a wrap-up of the quarter at the end. To complement that, I use the new quarterly planner from PlanJCo. So there's a quarterly planner, and then there is a quarterly review. So this is my second quarter with this little booklet, and I really, really like it. So I would go and check out Michelle's page if you like this, and this is something that you're needing. So that's PlanJCo on Instagram. You can find her. My next section is my monthly section. I found this lunar calendar on Etsy, and I just printed it, reduced it to, I don't know, I think like 60% until it fit. And I printed it on vellum so that I could layer it. And I like to use it to prep my moon phases post-it. This is available in my shop. So I like to note with stickers the moon phases. I love seeing the moon early in the morning on my runs. I don't know, I've just always loved the moon, so I use this insert to reference what days each cycle will happen, and then I use my Post-it to properly place my stickers. So if that sounds like you can get this. It's a PDF printable sticky note download. And I should probably do a video on how to do that too. It's super easy to print your own sticky notes at home, and it saves you so much money. So the insert that I like to use for my monthlies is from Infinite Lotus. Let me just reference, I think it's the MN 198. Let me just double check what it's called in my list section here. The monthly, yeah, MN 198. So this is the MN 198. It's lined, and it is a month on 4 pages. So the first page is the cover. It's just nice and minimal. This is the spread. I like to put my tab in between, so when I flip to that month, I get right to the good stuff. And then the 4th page has a nice month overview. It has a space for priorities at the top, an important date section, and then different lists, 4 different list sections, and you can create the title and whatever you want to put there. So that's the insert that I use in my monthly. That has not changed. These are the mini lined insert from my shop, lined PDF printable Post-it sticky. These are like super small. So the standard size is a 3 by 3 inch, and they just take up so much space on a personal insert. And if I want to stick this onto a page, it just covers too much of the info. So I like this size. So this is 47 millimeters by 47 millimeters, I think. So if you're looking for this Post-it, I have a version, not this one. This is from a local store here in Winnipeg, but I have found this mini square size on Amazon for you, and that's linked. Just make sure that it is a square that you buy, because lots of the mini sticky notes are actually a slight rectangle. So this is for the square. This is another one of my dashboards from that series. The weekly insert that I use is a custom version of an Infinite Lotus. I'll find that for you. So this one is the MN 205. But the customization for me is just the start hours, 5 o'clock, because that's when I like to get up. The uncustomized version starts at 6 and goes till midnight. So it gives you lots of scheduling space. I'll just let you take a closer look. So it's got space for a list down the side, notes at the bottom. I like to put like a coding color key there, and then space at the top for just writing what's going on that day. These are stickers. These are the circle dots from Daisy Papers. I just love these. It makes such a clean aesthetic to my page, and I've never been a fan of my numbers, especially with my handwriting. And then I use Daisy Papers week numbers at the bottom, and then this gives me a quick reference to what week I'm in my routine, my weekly routine section. So it gives me a quick reference for when I'm double checking what week we're on. I have it here every week at a time. And then this is where I like to put those tiny fall thing stickers. Hopefully Judy will have some time to make some summer ones and spring ones someday, but right now there are fall ones and winter ones, and there's lots of little things on there like this that are not specific to any season, so I just like having that cute little sticker down there. I also use those monthly covers from Infinite Lotus just to create a tidy section for when I'm setting up. So I do my planner setup each month in my system, and this keeps all of my sections tidy for that, and for when I store them after in my planner storage system. And these are all videos that I have on my to-do list that will be coming, so If that sounds like something you're into, please hit subscribe and join me for that. I've given you tidbits on Instagram already, but everybody's been asking for like a thorough in-depth video of all of these things I've shared, so I will get to it as soon as I can. They just take so much more time than Instagram videos. My next section is my daily. I love a daily. I find it very controversial. Some people have time for them and love them, or they don't. There's like no gray space. It's either you're in or you're out. So this is my daily. This is the Infinite Lotus MN040T. Mine is a custom version of that simply because it starts at 5 instead of 6. So it's just a slight adjustment to that schedule section, but everything else is the same. So I love this. I use this 3-line section at the top for a gratitude section every morning. This sticker is from Daisy Papers as well. It's perfect. It fits perfect. I like to just pop the weather at the top, and that's where I use all those weather stickers. Then there's this huge to-do section. I have a bad habit of filling it, but white space is good. I'm trying to have more white space in my planner. You can track your water. I really need to do that today, and I need to add an E to coffee. But so you can track your meals. So there's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And then down here, self-care. So I love to knit and read every day. It helps me to decompress, and I just love doing it. And then a nice big scheduling section. I like to highlight things that are specific to times, and other things that have some flexibility, I just don't highlight them. So that's my daily section and how I use that insert. Next up, I have my work section. These again are part of this group of almost like wallpaper dashboards I made myself. And if you guys like these, please let me know in the comments and I will add them so that you can print these off too. They're not my usual style of like the section squares, but I just wanted a little bit of something in these other sections that was just a little bit more mellow. So this one's polka dots and this one's like a wood, like knots and lines almost. So in my work section, I'm a teacher, and last school year I was a substitute teacher for the year because I actually decided to return to subbing after some really stressful assignments. But I'm going to be returning to a position in the fall, so I'm going to be setting up my A5 specifically for work, but I will just be half-time, so I will still be available to substitute in the afternoons at the school I'll be working at. So I've got this all set up for fall already, so I use the same monthly schedule here. I've printed off next year's school day calendar, and then it goes right into these undated grid weekly on 2 pages. This is from Infinite Lotus, and I like to use those circle date dots from Daisy Papers and a little nano dot just to highlight the month line at the top. So I've got it all set for September, and then her number sticker there for the year. Anything that I can sticker and make really tidy with Shop Daisy paper stickers, I do, because I love stickers. And so that's my work section, and then I also have this payroll verification where I record all of my jobs just to double check the payroll didn't forget to pay me for anything. So that section I'm not really using right now because it's July and I won't use it in August, but I have it ready for September. My next section is my tracking section. This is again part of the Summer Hughie Dashboard series. This is the monthly cover sheet that I just print on the other side of my habit tracker. So that's one of the reasons why I love PDF inserts so much, is you can customize the way that they flow in your planner. If you were to just buy these, this would be a separate page. And it just adds bulk having things on separate pages. So you can customize the flow. And those monthly covers are the, let's see here, do I have it written down? Oh, monthly covers. So it's the MN078 from Infinite Lotus, and I use it a lot. I use it in every section. I like to use it just to create a little neat package for each month. So the insert that I'm using for all of my tracking, I should have noticed that, all of my tracking is the MN097. So with this, it is a habit tracker, and that's how I'm using the first one, but I also have customized it just by changing what I've written down the sides to track my exercise, my physical health, hydration, dietary, mental health, mood, productivity, anxiety, my sleep times, my sleep total, and then I have that end page at the back. And I just find it so helpful to just use the same style for all of my tracking instead of using a whole bunch of different trackers in this section. The next section I have is my journaling section. Oh, actually, I should show you a few other things that I have in here I forgot to show you. So I recently just made a mile tracker for myself. I had one that I had found on Etsy, but it just wasn't exactly what I needed, and I just wanted something bigger. So if this is something that you need to, just drop me a comment and I will put it on my list of things to add to my shop. This is my Bible in a Year tracker. This is my migraine tracker and symptoms. So this is available online in 2 sizes so far. So I've got common triggers down the side for you. It also comes with one purchase, you get the filled in version. So everything's filled in down the side, and it also comes blank, so you can customize it if what I have here doesn't suit you. But I have the most common triggers, known triggers for causing migraines. So when you get one, you put the date at the top and you just dot the things that were present in that situation that day, and then on the back you'll put the date, and you'll record all of the symptoms and the severity of your migraine. And so hopefully that will serve you well if you get migraines as well. I've also created myself a knitting log. This is available on my website as well. I just like to know how long projects take me. I have a little journal where I put all of the details about what pattern I'm using and the changes that I make to it, but I always forget to write down the day, so I made this for myself. This is a reading log that I got from PlanJCo. So it's got the title, the author. I always just put the title, date started, date finished, and the rating. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so there's just never enough check marks for those books, and I've read them too many times to count. And I just made this for myself because I wanted to remember when was the last time I mowed the lawn, weeded the gardens. I bought a refill for our laundry detergent, and I wanted to see how long it lasts us. And I need to henna my eyebrows, so I wanted to record because sometimes I forget how long it's been in between, and I want to get a sense of how often I should do it. So if this is something that you'll find helpful, I will gladly add that to my shop as well. My next section is my journaling section. So I have a TN, traveler's notebook that I use for like full-on journaling. But I also just like to do a little bit to start my day. It gets my brain thinking, and I use this to reference when I go into my traveler's notebook to journal to my girls. This reminds me of everything, like the main things that happened each day. So I like to use those same stickers to label the days that I use in my daily section. These ones here that I showed you, they fit perfectly. So this is a slightly structured but still flexible daily journal insert from Infinite Lotus. I really, really like this. And this is a section where PDF printing serves me so well. So when I put this all together in my planner system, as I get everything ready the month before. So when the month changes, I have everything ready. I do all of my printing, and I'll show you how I do that in a future video. I have everything in my journaling section flow. So I have a weekly review popping in here during the weekend, and then my daily journal continues on the other side. And this is also from Infinite Lotus. And I do that throughout the entire month. Everything just flows. And at the end of the month, I have the last weekly review. It depends on how the month ends. If it ends like on a Saturday, then I'll have a weekly review right here and the monthly review right here. But this month ends in the middle of the week, so I've got my last weekly review here for the 28th of July, and then I've got the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then August starts on a Thursday, and I've got my monthly review right here. And then all of this will go into my planner storage, and it's all in order and it's consecutive. So that's another reason why I love PDF printing. My next section is my cleaning section. I like to use that monthly cover to make it nice and pretty because I have my dashboards on vellum, so that layering effect. And this insert is from Infinite Lotus. I love it. I'm gonna find out what it's called for you. So I'm sure you have a sticky note and a pen by now. My cleaning insert is the MN055. So it's got a section at the top for daily items. I love to use daisy paper, micro icons. So this is to empty or load the dishwasher. This is to empty the garbage and recycling. This is to wipe down the bathroom every day, wash the hand wash only dishes, to make the bed, and I like to do a load of laundry every day so I don't get that laundry mountain that absolutely overwhelms me. So that's what I have up here. And then I use those circle dots from Daisy Paper to set all of my sheets up for the month. And then I have certain things that I do each day. So our garbage day is on Tuesday, so we need to take the bins out and bring them in. This was a leaf or a yard waste collection week, so I use that one there. I get groceries, and I maintain our pool on Mondays. This is when I mow and water plants. Thursday is the dreaded clean the bathroom day. Friday I vacuum. Saturdays I do all of the sheets for all of the beds, and then Sundays like scrub the kitchen day. So that's my weekly cleaning insert. And then my next section is my notes section. This is again like part of that like wallpaper style covers I made. So if you guys like that, drop it in the notes, I'll add it. And this is just where I have a whole bunch of different styled notes. I've got lines, I've got grids, and this is just where I keep random information that's important that doesn't really belong in any section. My next section is my list section. I find it so helpful to have a list section. So this is a grocery trigger list that I've made myself. It's super customized. If this is something that you are looking for, I couldn't really find one that worked for me. This is really customized to me, but I could make it a little more generic for you guys. And I just take this to my pantry and I just go through everything and I just highlight what I need. And then I use this to fill out my grocery app on my phone, and then I go and get groceries and I don't forget stuff. So it's got everything on here so I don't forget to check for something, because I've had weeks where I've gone to the grocery store like 4 or 5 times and it just drives me insane. This is the wish list insert from Infinite Lotus. I love Not Perfect Linen, but I am not made of money, so I have a categorized and strategic goal over the next decade of all the clothes I want to buy from them. This is my spring and summer activity list and my autumn and winter activity list. My family and I love to do things that help us enjoy every season, and this is available on my website. Everything is kind of generic, nothing's too specific, and then there's lines for you to put in really specific things to do with where you live in your city, and I just highlight them as we finish them. So we did pretty good through spring, got almost everything done that we love to do, and right now we're working on summer. What else do I have in here? Oh, I've made myself an overnight packing list for just like a simple overnight trip with my family, and then we have our summer vacation where we go away for a week to our favorite place in Manitoba. It's called Clear Lake, and through years and years of going there, I've just made a really super specific list for packing for that. This is the 2-column list insert from Infinite Lotus. I love it. I have all kinds of lists here. This is where I keep track of all of the not codes, but like titles of my inserts, because I get asked what inserts I'm using in my reels a lot, and here as well I can reference them, and just some other lists. And then there's the this is called the master list insert, so it's got 4 sections and you can just put a title at the top, and then this is just the list. It's like one big column. So we're getting ready to move, so this is like all about moving. My next section is my social section. So for my Instagram account, I've kind of created this over time to help me have consistency for social media. And since I've started doing this for myself, I've seen steady growth. So this is where I plan what I'm going to post. This is where I make sure that I post daily to reels. I post a reel or like a picture post. I add it to a highlight and I create some kind of an interactive story. And then this last spot is where I am supposed to post to YouTube, but it just takes so long, so I haven't been doing that. And then here I have my following tracker, so it's steadily going up every day. It's just consistency. And then this is the inbox insert from Infinite Lotus that I've just edited a bit, and I've created like stickers to kind of tweak it to how I need to use it. So this is where I keep track of all of my Etsy listings and the things that I need to do to complete them. And then I have a lot of post-its and I have a lot of to-dos. This is another one of those list inserts where I just write down things that I think of that I need to do for my shop. And I use the bigger sheet for content ideas. So when I think of something for a post or a reel or a YouTube video, I put it on here and then I check it off when I get it done. And then I have another one of videos and pictures that I need to take to update things in my Etsy shop. And I made this for myself. These are the 5 sizes: pocket, A6, personal, A5, and half letter, that I try to make everything that I create in those sizes for my shop. And then this is my template for my journaling cards at the bottom, so just a quick reference. This is the same setup for my personal social media, but I don't know, I'm just not into that one right now, so I don't find myself coming here regularly to this space, and I'm thinking I might get rid of it because it isn't filling my cup, if you know what I mean. And then this is my budget section. The inserts that I really love to use here are the weekly expenses insert from Infinite Lotus, the weekly check-in, and the budget paycheck insert. And then I also have the budget log back here just to record a club that I run at my daughter's school. This is the monthly post-it. This is a PDF that you can download from my website and print at home. At the back, I have some more Oli clips and some more of my printable cards from my website. Some more stickers are hiding back here, and some more checklists and things. And then in the pocket, I usually have any important mail that we get that pertains to appointments, and I have some art and just random notes from my girls. So that's my July flip. Whew, that took a long time. Hopefully that was useful for you. I hope you maybe saw an insert that you've been missing in your system, or some ideas for ways that you can build your planner system to serve you better. As always, put anything you need to know in the comments. I always get back to you. It might not be immediately, but I will respond to everything that you put in the comments. If you found this helpful, please like it and follow along for all of the future planned YouTube videos that I have. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make dividers. I'm gonna show you how to print like a pro at home, how to cut your dividers, how to cut your inserts perfectly, and how to customize your flow. I have so many ideas. So summer's the time for me because I'm a teacher, so now is the time. So I'm hoping to pump out a whole bunch of new videos for you guys coming up soon. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and make sure you get outside and do something that you didn't plan on doing.